Hello and welcome, dear traders and investors. I'm glad to present you the daily market review prepared by analysts and experts from fx.co portal. Here we go. Today is September 15 and we're starting from Euro-Dollar pair with Jakub Novak. But first, let's have a look on 5-minute chart for analyzing yesterday's transactions. The test of 1.0725 on Thursday afternoon, coinciding with the decline of the MACD line from zero, prompted a sell signal that led to a price decrease of over 40 pips. Purchases on the rebound from 1.0679 meanwhile led to a correction. Euro fell in the price as the ECB announced another increase in its interest rates. Such a policy will certainly not lead to good results and will harm not only inflation but also the pace of economic growth in the region. Weak ECB forecast and strong retail sales report in the US also resulted in further sell-offs in the pair. Today, Italy and France's consumer price indices will come out, followed by data on the Eurozone's trade balance. There will also be a speech from ECB President Christine Lagarde, but they will not help Euro much, so traders should stick to selling. For long positions, buy Euro when the quote hits 1.0674 and take profit at the price of 1.0709. Growth will occur as a part of an upward correction. However, when buying, ensure that the MACD line is above zero or is starting to rise from it. Euro can also be bought after two consecutive price tests of 1.0645. But the MACD line should be in the oversold area this time, as only by that will the market reverse to 1.0674 and 1.0709. For short positions, sell Euro when the quote hits 1.0645 and take profit at the price of 1.0610. Pressure may return at any moment, especially after the US data. However, when selling, ensure that the MACD line lies below zero or drops down from it. Euro can also be sold after two consecutive price tests of 1.0674. But the MACD line should be in an overbought area, as only by that will the market reverse to 1.0645 and 1.0610. The next stage of our review is the next major. We got a red-hot market forecast on GBP USD prepared by Dean Leo. The GBP USD followed by the EUR USD and headed lower. As a result, the local low of the downward cycle was updated. On the 4-hour chart, the RSI technical indicator shows that it has touched the oversold territory, which signals an excessive amount of short positions. On the 4-hour chart, the alligators MA are headed towards the downwards, which corresponds to the direction of the main cycle. In this situation, dollar positions are overheated, which may indicate the possibility of correcting to the 1.25 level. However, there's also the possibility that speculators will ignore the USD's oversold conditions, and while the quote continues to stay below 1.2450, this could extend the downward cycle. The complex indicator analysis unveiled that in the short-term period, technical indicators point to a possible correction. Meanwhile, in the intraday and mid-term periods, the indicators are reflecting an upward signal amid a rise in the volume of long positions. Gold, sweet gold, we've got a trading plan for this commodity asset presented by Petar Yukimovic. Gold has been trading upside this morning, but we found test of the key resistance zone of 1920 and potential for the further downside movement. Due to the short-term downside trend and the test of the key resistance zone, Petar sees potential for the further drop towards lower references. Downside objectives are set at the price of 1902 and 1886. RSI oscillator is showing hidden bearish divergence in creation, which is a sign that we might see further downside movement. Key resistance is set at the price of 1920. And finally, here's Laurie Bailey with USD JPY pair focused. Let's have a look. The Japanese yen reacted neutrally to the 0.54% increase in the US dollar, closing the day up by 2 pips. This increased the divergence between the price and the Marlin oscillator, whose signal line is approaching the border of the bearish territory for the second time. There is a good chance of testing support 145.90. Perhaps the price will be held by the MACD line, slightly above the target level, but there is a small range within the nose. A break below this level will open up the target at 144.73. If the price surpasses the upper embedded line of the price channel, 147.84, it will open the way to 148.50. The price could continue to rise towards 150.00. On the 4-hour chart, the price is within the lower band of the range, 147.03, yesterday's low, which the MACD line is approaching. Dipping below this level could lead to a downward movement. The signal line of the Marlin oscillator is in a narrow consolidation of the neutral zero line. The market is clearly waiting for something, most likely the results of the Federal Reserve meeting on the 20th September. That's all for today. See you online soon and good luck.